us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. On Monday, and then on Monday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And he lobs it up top.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Here's Howard with the drive and a nice finish on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Hudson. Wilson grabs the board. Now here's Howard. He drops it from range. Howard's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Hudson for three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And here's Howard beyond the arc. Here's Wilson. Goes back up. The shot comes out.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Hudson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
There's Howard with the three. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Over to the left wing. Here's Dadier. Pass to Iverson. Right wing. Jacks up a three. Dadier, shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Howard up top. Releases. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
He's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Dadier. That one no good.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Well, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Again, unable to change momentum here.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Pass to Hudson. Here's Iverson. He's scoreless. The three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Howard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Howard's got 17.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Iverson. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Pass to Howard from behind the arc. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Here's Iverson. Puts up a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. There's Howard with the three. Off target, 8 for 12 from the floor.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Dadier. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Dadier's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Howard. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Hansen with a rebound. Shooting the rock well at 46%. Howard's shot's good. Howard's got 24.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
Here's Hudson. Ooh, Howard with a block. And he's able to get it back. Launches it. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. A three from the inbound. Drains the triple. Howard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this game. Here's Hudson. And the shot goes. Hudson's got his second bucket on the night. Shooting just 27% in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Hansen passes to Howard. Off target there with a little leaner. Shooting just 33% so far in this game. To the middle. And he banks in the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Puts the move on. Good work there as it goes.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Hudson. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot from the arc. Rebounded by Green. Out to the wing. Pass to Howard from deep. Sinks the tray. Howard's got 32 points in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Here's Hudson. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Away team foul. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. You're leading by 17. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You take a look at the home team, they stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the visiting team.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. There's Howard with the 3. Counted from distance. Howard's got 37. And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Howard's got 40 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And there's a pick. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Pulls up. Howard grabs the miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Three-pointer off the mark. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Iverson. Here's Hudson. Here's Iverson. Guarded by Howard. Puts it up from 12. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Iverson's got 5 points. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Howard. From the high post, he drills it.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Howard on the double team. Pass to Hudson.
Ball entered from below the basket. Home team ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Pass to Iverson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The shot by Hudson, no good. Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. There's Howard with the three. Buries it from 3. Howard's got 13 points in this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to Dadier. Inside, Iverson. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his third year and still has plenty of room to grow. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for the away team. Howard at the line.
And so Howard nails them both. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
We certainly would. Thanks, Allie. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Pass to Hudson. The 3 ball. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Offensive board. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Wilson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. It's stolen by Howard. He's all alone. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul.
And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
A quick shot there. It's off target. Shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Bender. Here's Hudson. There's a screen. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Here's Howard. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses from close range.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
There's the triple. And again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Shooting a disappointing 38%. An easy 2 on the layup. 10 points for him.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pulls it in from the elbow. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Fires away from way outside. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A statement road victory.